Sweet and salty marinated dried fruit come together to make this delicious, mouth-watering Hawaii favorite. Aloha mai kako, my name is Relle and welcome to my kitchen where I like to share all my favorite island and Hawaiian style recipes. And today I got a good one for you. As a kid growing up, I'd love to go to the crack seed stores to eat all the yummy treats filled in these big glass jars, and one of my favorite things to get there was prune mui. Prune mui is dried marinated fruits sitting in this sweet and tangy sauce. Oh, so good. Mom and pop shops are the ones that make the best prune mui, and a lot of them have closed down. If you can support them, go ahead and go get some yourself. But if you want to make it at home, then stick around. First, we're gonna make the marinade. So you're gonna take the juice of 1 lemon, and the trick here is you wanna roll it a little to kind of soften it up, and that'll help the juices come out a little. So all we're gonna do is cut that in half. Remember I told you guys I didn't have a juicer? So I happened to get one this time, and it makes it so much easier. You don't have to use one of these, but it's awesome. So all you have to do is put it down in here, and then we're just gonna squeeze all the juices out. It catches the seeds and you don't even have to worry about it. Now, the amount of juice that you get varies from lemon to lemon, but it's not an exact amount. And honestly, growing up, we didn't really measure. We kind of just tossed things in. But when I did go to the store with my dad, I would pick out all kinds of stuff. And the aunties there knew me by my name because we would go so often. All right, and that's that. You can take this out. You can put it in your compost, put it in your disposal, grind it up, makes it smell good. So the next part is brown sugar. Now you can use light brown, golden brown, dark brown. The darker you get, the more molasses flavor you get, a richer flavor. So that goes in here. And then you'll want to get lihi mui powder. Lihi mui is dried Chinese spice that they use. It's made from a plum, and it's so popular here in Hawaii. Put it on everything. Lihi mui lemon peel gummy bears. If you want that recipe, then check out this video up here. But you can put it on popcorn, mochi crunch, sweets, all kinds of stuff. Super yummy. So we'll put that in. And then the next key ingredient, don't leave this out, Hawaiian salt. Hawaiian salt is a thicker, bigger grain of salt than regular table salt, and that helps break down the dried fruit and really get that marinade to go in. So that goes in next. And lastly, Chinese 5 spice. You can find this in the spice aisle at most grocery stores. Popular spice used in a lot of Chinese recipes. There's 5 spices in it, so we can go ahead and add that in as well. It's a pretty strong flavor, so you don't need too much of it. Then we're just gonna mix that up. The nice thing about this, super easy. Let the kids help, but the one thing that's tricky is you gotta wait. That's the hardest part. What I like to do is get a mason jar, but you can totally put it in a bowl, in a cup, and whatever you have. But mason jars work really well. And you can use any dried fruits, but this is prune mui, so you wanna use prunes, which are dried and pitted. Make sure you take the pits out. That wouldn't be so great. And then you can put that into the container here. And really, you can stretch the recipe, put as little or as much as you want, up to you. And then also what I like to put in is dried apricots, but you can use dried mango, you can use dried, really anything at that point. We won't put all of it, we'll just put some, like that much should be good. Not an exact measurement, you don't need to worry about it. And then we'll just mix this up, make sure everything's mixed well, and then all you have to do is pour that in. And you'll notice it doesn't cover the whole thing. That's totally fine. If you have lihi mui seeds, which are the full pieces, not like the ground up powder, you could toss 1 or 2 in there too. These ones are pretty strong, so I'll just let's put 2. And then we'll go ahead and cap it. The best way to eat this is to let it sit for a couple of days and really let those flavors marinate in there. If you can't wait, you totally could eat it today, but it's not as good that way. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna shake that up and get all those juices out. Every day, you're gonna come in and shake it up to make sure that the marinade gets onto all of this. As the days go by, you'll see the juice kind of fill it up and then soak back into the fruit. So super yummy. And by the magic of TV, I have one already done. And as you can see, the juice is really soaked up. There's not much left in here. I actually had it in another container before I moved it into here. And that's why it's not, there's not as much juice. And that's how you make prune mui. If you like this recipe and you want to try other lihi mui recipes, then check out that video here and enjoy.
Thank you for watching my mommy's video.